Hello, San Antonio and everybody around the world. This is Rita Hernandez live on air with Rita with Inspiration for Life TV Network. We are here at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, and I have some amazing people here with me today. We're going to talk about the scholarship program. But first, let us know a little bit about who you are, and then we'll jump right into the program.
Absolutely. My name is Mike Osteen. I'm a 35-year veteran volunteer with the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Kind of grew up on the operational side, but now I've moved over to the scholarship committee where we're able to see where our end goal is as far as educating the youth of Texas.
All right. Now tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to jump right into the facts and a little bit more about the scholarship programs.
Well, thank you so much for having us. My name is Sarah Franklin. I've been a volunteer out here since 2012. Came up on the livestock side under that committee and now currently serve on the scholarship committee and as an assistant vice president for the show.
Amazing. So now we did talk about this earlier, facts, numbers. Let's dive right in so that we can all know about the programs and how it's helping the youth.
So I think basically all 254 counties in the state of Texas are represented at our show. Last year, I believe our commitment was just a little over $12 million that we give back to the youth of Texas in the form of grants, scholarships, auctions, and calf scramble.
And again, a lot of the things that we're doing, we kind of were able to tour all the facilities and all the different sections of the animals and the stock and the livestock and just with the pigs and the cattle over here. So how is that all divided when it comes to the scholarship program? Like, how is that divided?
All of the kids out here for our junior shows are ultimately competing for scholarships. And so you see the cattle back behind us right now. These are our market steers, our market barrows, which is our pig show is going on too. And so all of the different breeds that we have for the different species offer up to a $10,000 scholarship for our kiddos. And so that's what they're ultimately competing for. Just here in the month of February, through all of our competitive events, we're giving out over $1 million to the contestants who are entered in our shows.
Oh my goodness. So that's a lot of money for these kids. And that was one of the most beautiful things that we were able to see as media walking through here, the families that will sit there and wait for their turn to get on, wherever they're going to compete, get on stage or, in the dirt or the hay, wherever it's at. That was an amazing thing to see. Say there's families here, their aunts and their uncles and, nieces and nephews from the young to the seniors. So that was something, that I think on our perspective, why we want to show that to everybody. That it's not just about the prize money. It's about the families coming together and making the dreams come true for these kiddos. And we're looking at the schedule and say, okay, it's the youth competition. And so forth. Talk about that as in detail as far as like what the times are and how people can get involved in all this.
Well, I think on the volunteer side, if you want to get involved, we have a website, sarodeo.com. That's where you can basically find any information that we have concerning the rodeo, getting involved, donating. You talk about volunteers. We have about a little over 6,000 volunteers that make this all happen, and they're really the backbone. You also talked a little bit about the family and how you like to see the family. And it does take a lot to get the projects to this level. You have the students, you have the family, you have the teachers, and all of them working together in order to get their projects ready and down here. And I can tell you the most fulfilling side of it is the scholarship side, because that's where we make our biggest difference. When you see a young person receiving the scholarship and they're crying, knowing that they're going to be able to further their education and go to college. So that's what it's all about.
And again, it gives all these youth the opportunity to live their dreams. And that's why with Inspiration for Life Media, we like to go like really, really deep into the stories. And this is what we want the people to see. The behind the scenes, there's a lot of field trips going on. They're seeing the animals. They're having a great time. But what we saw in there, and I saw that they're sleeping on their chairs. They're waiting. I'm telling you, I think that was the most heartfelt thing that I saw. So that is where it starts right there.
So Sarah can probably talk more about just like the skills that you learn by raising an animal and showing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, ultimately, these kids are competing for scholarships, but even if they don't win a scholarship, they're learning a lot about life out here. Through competing in any one of the projects, they're learning responsibility, leadership, teamwork skills. We have team contests out here too. And so they're really able to take what they learn out here in preparing for the show and apply it to life. They're definitely building their character.
And this is more of a year-round thing. It's just not February.
Correct.
So when the kids are getting ready for when it ends on Sunday, they literally start on Monday. So what is the process of for any other youth that want to try this for next year? What is the process? What do they need to do? What information do they need to say, hey, I want to be a part of this to get the scholarship?
We've got a little bit of everything out here. And so the stock show is a big piece of it, like the traditional livestock animals. That is a large piece of it, but that's not everything. And Mike can talk about this. We've got an ag mechanics contest that's more trades based. We have a lot of different science related contests like public speaking, food challenge, science fair. And so really, you can go to our website, see all of the different contests that we offer. And if one speaks to one of the kids, I mean, they can talk to their 4-H or FFA leader or to their CTE advisor at school. And those individuals can help them start getting ready for those contests.
Yes, please elaborate on that because I'm just learning about that. There's so much that a kid can do here than just dealing with the livestock. Talk about those programs.
So we have one of the largest junior ag mechanics shows here. It'll be this weekend. Have probably in the neighborhood of about 1,200 projects. And these are all students that are building their projects, competing for a scholarship, or they're entering their project in our junior agriculture marketplace where they're actually going to sell the projects in an auction environment.
Wow. Again, we learned something new here on Inspiration for Life Media. And those are the things that we definitely want to get everybody out there to know about that. So when they go on the website and the families, I'm a mom, says, I want to get my son involved. Where do they need to go for that?
There's a tab on the website that says compete, and that tab will take you to everything, whether it's livestock, horse show, some of our different contests. And so all of the information will be there.
Amazing. Now, what if somebody just wants to make a donation? So they don't really have to come to the rodeo or spend money and they say, I want to donate and contribute because I believe in your mission, vision, and purpose for the scholarship program for these kiddos. What can they do?
It would be the same avenue, rsarodeo.com. Get in contact through that.
Okay. And again, this is an amazing mission, vision, and purpose that is happening here. First, you're going to be seeing our amazing video by our videographer. Any words of encouragement that you want to put out there for the youth to say, if this is something they've never tapped into in their life, and maybe we're going to give them a glimpse of what it's like to kind of say, hey, I want to try that. Well, what are your words of encouragement?
Don't hesitate. Do it. Definitely.
I agree. We would love to have you. Truly, I feel like there's something out here for everyone. So if a kiddo sees this and wants to be involved, we would love to have you here.
So I know as a guest coming out here, my family's going to come to the rodeo. We're spending money on turkey legs. We're going to go to the carnival. We're paying for parking. Where is all that money going to?
Great question. I think that's an important piece to note. Every dollar that is spent out here ultimately goes back to our scholarship fund and back to the kids.
One more time, website and contact information so they can reach out.
sarodeo.com.
All right. So thank you, everybody. This is Rita Hernandez, and I'm just really excited to share this with you. Thank you so much. Get inspired, be inspired, stay inspired.
Let's rodeo, San Antonio.
Down in San Antonio, dust on my boots. Grandpa at the rail tossed me the truth. Steel gate rattle, horses pawed low. Mama held my hand, said let him go. 8 seconds feels like a whole lot fast. Heart in my throat when that gate swings back. San Antonio Rodeo, hold on, let it go. San Antonio Rodeo, we all know the road. Bull ride, horse run, family in the glow, and the kids get dreams with scholarships to go. Cattle in the pen, sunset on horn. Uncle's old hat been there since dawn. Little cousins cheer from the busted red seats. Best turkey legs we ever did eat. Fry smoke rising over chatter and cheers. Every kid in line got big future years. San Antonio Rodeo, hold on, let it go. San Antonio Rodeo, we all know the road. Bull ride, horse run, family in the glow, and the kids get dreams with scholarships to go. Come back here to the same dirt ground and the same loud cheer. One hand up high, one hand